Hello, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I'm Reese, and I hope you can hear me with the cars going past today. It's quite busy. But today I want to make a video on what I've been thinking about pretty much the whole day, I think, which is love and the love of a specific person and you loving said specific person. Not just that, but like all the thoughts and the feelings that arise and why that happens and what you should do about it, if anything, and how to think about it and what to do. And because sometimes you can get quite overwhelmed by it and do something that you think you should regret or feel guilty about, or you want to explode, or you want to move on, or drop this desire and all of that stuff. And I kind of just want to see where it comes from and how to maybe change your perception of it. So, I think most people who find law of assumption, manifestation, I am awareness, that whole thread, I think a lot of people, in my reality at least, find it via a very deep love for another person. Sometimes that person has been in your life for a while, sometimes the person just pops in, sometimes you've been dating this person, sometimes you've been married to this person and it doesn't work out, but sometimes you've been best friends with this person and you're parted ways and something inside you started burning so brightly that everything else started to fade away and you had a choice to either dim that brightness, that passion, that love, or let it burn everything away. And I think most people, through trial and error, let it get burnt away. So, you love someone, and obvious things first, you want to experience that love that you have for that person. I know it makes sense, right? It's like, I love this person, I want to be with that person, I want to have a relationship with them, I want to be married to them, I want to have a family with them, and this is like the obvious thing. And then what presents itself in the very moment that you desire something is the thoughts and doubts and feelings of all the things that could and are in front of you. Be it a third party, be it distance, be it anger, be it some message you sent each other and you started feeling like you could never go back from it, or all of those things. The circumstances don't matter that refer to those circumstances that you can't help but feel these matter. How can these not matter? And like, it pains me so much to think about these things that are in between us, and they matter. They matter to you. But if you really sat down and asked yourself, God, and for the moment I know you're talking to an outside God, but that's okay. Say, God, I love this person. And ask yourself, do all these things matter to you in moving around everything so that we are in a relationship together and experiencing it? And sometimes you'll say no, because you believe in that God, and sometimes you'll say yes, these things matter, I have to fix these things because I broke them. You didn't break anything, you broke nothing. Nothing is broken, everything is perfect and everything's unfolding perfectly. It's because I want to show you today, or explain to you today, get you to see today, is that everything exists, and from everything that exists you put whatever happened between you to happen between you so you can realize the depth of which you are capable of loving anything. And the direction you have to take is inward toward not that specific person, but toward you. You're your own specific person. You're the love that you desire to be here, now, and always. And I don't mean that love yourself and then that's it. You'll never be with that person or anything like that. No, nothing. None of that. what I'm saying is that when you realize that there's not just a singular reality, it's like when you go into your imagination and you think about this now moment. Think about what this now moment could be, and don't be limited by time. Don't be limited by the date of October 24th or 25th or whatever it is, 2024. Just play with it a bit. Just think about 5 years back, 5 years forward, and know that you are imagining it right now. You are taking that date, making the date obsolete, making the time obsolete, and know that this image exists inside you. It always existed inside you. It could not have. And you could never lose it. It's always going to be there. You can call it forth with your intention every day, every moment. So imagine yourself with this person. Imagine whatever happened or didn't happen, or fighting or not fighting. Just imagine it for a moment and feel whatever you're feeling about it. That's okay. And then just imagine it how you would like it to be. Holding each other in each other's arms, looking out into the view of the horizon, whatever it is. Watching Netflix, watching TV, going for a movie, holding hands in a mall, walking around, shopping. The simplest mundane things that you could take for granted unless it was brought to your attention that this is part of an everlasting, undying love. That even these mundane things can mean so much to you once you yourself take them away from yourself, and you'll see it. So yes, just imagine things how you would like to be, and imagine it again and again and again, and keep changing the way you imagine it. It doesn't matter. And notice that you're not creating these frames of reality, you're experiencing these frames of reality, and you're pulling them forth from within you, from the quantum field, from the reality field, from God's mind, whatever, and you're one with it. If you weren't one with it, you could not play with it. It's yours. It's your playground. It's your toy box. Use it. Play with it. Know that it's all existing right now. But you're not just here to experience the love of a specific person. It's not. You're here to experience desire with the knowing as to why and who you are. Why are you experiencing these desires? Why are you experiencing any reality, and the knowing of who you really are? So, when you know yourself as I am awareness, the awareness that you are, if you close your eyes and just imagine yourself as nothingness, as consciousness, as formlessness, observing this now moment, you'll see that's the real you that sees the screen of awareness. That's the true you. And the true you can never die, the true you can never be hurt, the true you can never lose anything. Because as that true you can call forth anything, and you're going to ask, okay, but I've called it forth, where is it? Why am I not experiencing it? Why am I not in that reality? Why are they not here? Why is the girl or guy not next to me? Why is the money not in my account? Why is this? Why is that? Why? And a lot of people will be like, no, it's in your awareness, it's in your imagination, it's in this, it's in that. It's okay to notice that it's not here in your immediate 3D reality. What you have to understand is that you are here to experience in linear time whatever it is you desire to be experiencing. Because if you were to experience it all simultaneously, you wouldn't be able to appreciate every single moment. You wouldn't appreciate the moments that it wasn't here to want it. You wouldn't appreciate the moments that it is here to hold it. You wouldn't appreciate the love of that which you desire in this one lifetime. Remember, you have one lifetime living right now over an infinite span of lifetimes. I'm just saying, for this now moment where you are right here, as the person that you are, you would want it to be unfolding perfectly. And it is. It can't not be unfolding perfectly. To think that anything is unfolding imperfectly is to believe in a secondary God who is doing something. No. That means only imperfection can be your perception of whatever's unfolding. So let everything seem imperfect. That's okay. Let it be known by you, by your inner self, that even though I experience things imperfectly, it must be unfolding perfectly. Even if they're not sure, even if that person isn't sure, you know in your mind, in your heart, that there's reality where you and her, him and you, or whatever, him and him, her and her, whichever one, really, it exists and you can imagine it. And because you can imagine it, it's what you align with. You wouldn't be able to imagine it were you not aligned with it. You must be aligned with it. To imagine it, you must be already aware of it, to be aware of it. If you weren't aware of it, you wouldn't see it. If you're seeing it, you're aware of it. If you're seeing it, you're believing it. If you're aware of it, you're believing it. It's a cycle of never-ending creation. That's what you're aware of, you see it. That's what you see, you believe in. That's what you believe in, you're aware of. You are aware of it, you're aligned with it, you're one with it. You could not be, it's already within you. Let that be your guiding light. That which you see in your imagination is an absolute, fundamental reality right now. Imagine it as you would like it to be. Holding each other, looking at the sunset. It doesn't matter what's going on right now. Because before what is going on right now, something else was. And after what's going on right now, something else will be. And something else will be, because reality is always changing. And it is changing according to who you are. So, that being said, why do we feel pain and separation from thinking, oh, I can't be with this person, or this person is never going to speak to me again, or they've blocked me, or they seem to be going on with their life without me, or something. Because these are all just stories, and you can make up any story you like, and they're as true as each other, but your mind, your three-dimensional mind, tends to believe stories that it can see and make some logical sense of, or at least stories you can't even see, but have experienced before, and what you think is experiencing, because you rather believe in lack than love. It's easier to believe in lack than love. It's easier to believe something won't happen and something will happen. It's easier to believe in your unworthiness than your worthiness. If you do not believe your I am awareness, then it becomes much harder to believe in your lack. So the ease at which you are believing your own smallness, unworthiness, is the degree of which you believe to be I am awareness. If you don't believe you're God, if you don't believe I am awareness, then you will believe you are unworthy very easily. You will believe in your own failure to do anything, to be anything, to experience anything more easily than you would in having the faith of actually experiencing it. But the more you believe in I am, the less you believe in your own ability to fail, the less you believe in your own ability to not experience what you want. And that's why you feel pain, because the real you, irrespective of how you feel, irrespective of what you believe, believes in you not just a little, 99%, it believes in you absolutely and completely. Your I am awareness believes in you absolutely and completely. It's not even belief, it's knowing, because your I am awareness can see the version of you that's in the relationship that you desire to be in. And you can see what your I am awareness sees simply by imagining it. It's the simplest thing. Imagine whatever you like and know that there's a version of you experiencing it, and you exist in that version because you are nothing more than awareness. And the separation is coming from seeing yourself separate from what you desire. Furthermore, it's seeing yourself separate from any part of God, and your I am awareness cannot handle that. Well, you can't handle feeling that way because it's not true. So, closing off, if you feel that separation, it's okay. Just remind yourself in the moment, it's because you're feeling and believing and thinking that this separation of I can't be what I desire to be is true. And that's all you're thinking. And then know that even though you're thinking it's true right this moment, it isn't. And go back right to imagining your wish fulfilled, and allow that inner authority of yours to unfold everything perfectly, because God believes in you. God believes as you. God is imagining you, imagining what God is. And that's perfect, and no one can tell you otherwise. Remember, believe in yourself, believe in love, believe in the faith that you already have. Believe in God, believe in the love that's been ignited in you to be here right now. You wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for love. So, I will close off with this in saying that there is absolutely no reason as to why it can't be you. Not one, not a single reason in your reality will ever tell you or be truthful in saying you can't have what you want. You can't be what you want to be doing. You can't have what you want to have. Not a single thing. The love that you desire is right there. It's right with you, and just allow it to unfold perfectly. I know the days can seem like they drag on, and the time feels like it's ticking away, and years feel like they can uh, be insurmountable. Amount of time happens, and that's okay. Accept that you feel that way, and go back to your wish fulfilled anyway. Just do it anyway, because if there's something else you wanted to really be doing, you'd be doing it. And if there is, go do it, and then maybe you'll come back to this. Maybe you'll not. Maybe you'll just find fulfillment that you already are somewhere else and feel that. There's no wrong way to do it. There's no right. There's nothing. Trust in your inner self. Trust in the love that you have, and know that it's unfolding perfectly. Anyway, thank you for listening. Just something that came to me to speak about when I came home, and that's how I've been feeling today. Just to express that I'm grateful for everything here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. If you feel the need, if you feel I was helpful in any way, I'm grateful. If you have any suggestions and comments about questions and things you want me to do, talk about in the way that you like me to talk about it, I will do so. And for now, closing off. Thank you. Have a lovely day.